So that's the hole they made. Not done yet, of course, but it's very nice. Look at those straight lines. Well, looks like the faucet's done pretty well. We might have to adjust the weight on it, but other than that, look at this beauty. Look at this beauty. So this is, yeah, it's a nice gooseneck drop down. All right. And so this is on off. And then this is, and look at that, it's just, it fits. This is hot. Yeah, and then this is the coldest. Well, I'm pretty happy with it. What they've done is, I think they're going off to Home Depot. That's what they said. Because they actually, this is the second trip, they have to go to Home Depot because the extension, there's like an extension thing they have to buy, which is a shame, but they could have saved the trip. But we got a nice big black hole there now. All right. So $600 check handed over. Fantastic. Yeah, so 600, yeah, it's done. Let's take a look. This is the Tub Overflow access to it. So let's take a look. Again, I get the, the drywall is not back, and the top half of it kind of broke off in half as well, because it was kind of floppy to begin with. And I had a hard time putting it back, but yeah, I get it. The drywall is not part of it. It shouldn't have been drywall in the first place. There should have been some access thing. I, in fact, looked it up. There are some access boxes on the side. I do have a handyman for the odd things here and there. I don't like the fact that there's just that sort of connection there. Where it's just like that, and then it's going to fall on everything else that I took out, right? So I don't know, at some point we're going to have to do something with that. I might just use some painter's tape and some plastic thing in case anything falls from, who knows, who cares? I mean, it's not like anyone's staring at the side of the closet, but that's where it is. Now we know that that's exactly where it's hiding. And again, they should have put some access thing there in the first place. If that were the case, I don't want to say I would have been able to do it, but hold on, let's see here. They did have to put some weird extension hose on there, so probably I would have been able to do it, but they did buy this kit. I think they had to go back to they could have put this little tub drain on there so it's nice and pretty, but that's fine. It's hopeful they did, the drain is not leaking there. And the tub overflow thing seems to be pretty good. So we'll see how that works. It's right here, right? And, I don't want to, I'm not going to undo it myself because you have to hold, we're not touching that ever again now. Hopefully, I'm going to test it out tonight, and I'm going to test it out and see, how exactly it's going to go in terms of, we know where to check for leaks, so that's pretty good. And, it's one of those things where, okay, I mean, it's kind of annoying, right? Because the faucet, I could have put it on myself, right? But I couldn't take it off, right? I have no idea. Right. Well, the dryer's not running in yet. Okay, I'm just imagining things. But this looks good. The cheapest thing was, of course, to buy this faucet for $40, right? And look at, I think I've already done, I already did a video on this, but look at that. Just goes all the way. Just, wow. I mean, that is what, a quarter of an inch, an eighth, maybe a quarter of an eighth of an inch, And so this is great. We'll have to adjust the weights on it, and I don't think they padded up the water there, but that's fine. I like cleaning. I like cleaning, and it was a cleaning day today anyways, plus it's rainy, there's no reason to be outside anyway. So I think that's it. So we'll see how the tub overflow works. But they were here the same day. I think, when did I talk to them? Because this was the second tier of people that I after the first 10, couldn't really come, or whatever, this was it. So I'm going to have to probably, yeah, I'm going to definitely have to cancel the Monday appointment. Let me just actually make a note. Yeah, Monday, because it's kind of, hopefully it's done. This is definitely done. Oh yeah. Washing dishes. Swivel, swivel. Look at that. Ah, this is it. So anyways, the not so exciting part two that, yeah, okay, the faucet works, the tub overflow, the drywall. Again, I don't expect plumbers to put that back in. You know, and even if it didn't have that warped thing on the back, you're still going to have to put something else there, because that's just a mess, you know. I don't know. Next, because I also want to, I put in these blinds here. Of course, I couldn't do it because my drill wasn't strong enough, and there were some other things to do. Right, this whole thing. So it's more of a privacy thing, because, like, I'm walking around, half the street seeing me naked here. You know, it's kind of like, ugh. But even at night or during the day, if I want to take a video, this one doesn't have anything, right? So sometimes it's just kind of nice. I don't know. But it's one of these things where if enough of these stupid small things that aren't quite cosmetic, where it's like, oh, let's have different color paint or something, it's not like completely necessary, you know. That one was also necessary. Which one? The one over here, the one that actually has it. It's not just the privacy issue. It's also the sunlight issue. It hits in the office sometimes, especially in the winter. But yeah, that's it. So it's kind of nice to think out loud here. Yeah, that's it. So that was fun. It resolved the issue, and I guess the what do you call it? The lesson here is you have to talk to people a lot. You have to find a lot of people to talk to, and maybe you'll find a few. And that's just what it is. It's just a hunt for, out of the dozen people, who has nothing better and more expensive to do, and that's it. And just, yeah, free, because that's the thing with some of these people, they don't do free estimates, which I've never liked. Because it's like, especially with these videos, I'll show you exactly where things are. I'll do a lot of the prep work, so to speak, of just measuring out what the issues are. But I cannot spend money on getting somebody to tell me what I already know, that this doesn't work. No, it's got to be free estimates. Again, because a lot of it is, you know, go see what the issues are here, right? And I'll send you the pictures, but I can't do not free. Sorry, I'm just not doing it. Unless it's an emergency, but generally they actually have set prices with emergencies too, so whatever. The point is, it's done. We're done here. It's a lot of fun. And I kind of wish this is the stuff they taught in like high school and stuff, you know? Even if I couldn't do it myself, at least some of this you could, you know? But instead, you know, how do you untangle a, what do you call it? That's the weight. You know, how do you untangle something that is kind of hard to untangle here? The screws and rust and everything. Anyways, I think that's it for now. Let's stay in bed. What am I talking about? It's like a review of the... I don't know how much of this is even going to go on here, but we'll see. All right, so the last few videos, that was shot weeks ago. I have not taken a hot bath yet, and the tub overflow drain is ready to be tested, okay? So I'm going to go down and see what the water's doing here. Turn it back on, go down and see what's going on there. And we'll take a picture of that too, because the ceiling, of course, has not been patched up yet. All right, so we're down here. And that's a hot pipe. I don't want to touch it. Yeah, let's see here. Well, I can't, my hand, unfortunately, I can't see the whole thing. There we go. Yeah, that's the gasket there. There's 1 or 2 rings. One of those is new. And doesn't look like there's any water there. Now I'm going to go sit in it and make sure it overflows, just to see what's going on for sure. So test number 2 is me sitting in the bathtub, and you can hear it a little bit. Now, I don't know if I ever recorded the gurgling of the tub overflow drain, the previous one. This one is very quiet, because the last one was like you could barely sit here, right? So there's been a lot of water going down here, even though it doesn't sound like it, because it's pretty quiet. So we'll go down there again, and not naked, but well, maybe, who knows. But we'll see if hopefully there's no water around any of the kind of rings and stuff and the main little black gasket. It looks pretty tight, right? Yeah, okay. Let's go down. All right, so here we are below this. There's no obvious water here, but let's take a closer look. All right. This is the hot pipe. I don't want to touch that too much. Ugh. All right. Okay. And all right. Well, I don't really see. Do you see anything there? That looks pretty good. So, an improvement is the tub overflow. That's the normal, what do you call it? Can we see it from here? I don't know, we can see it from here. Wow, it's tough pointing a flashlight and this. I don't know, hold on. This is just crazy. Yeah, there we go. That's the normal drain. I mean, that's been there since the house was built. That's never been the issue. It's just this new one. It's just got to be 100%, tight. And it looks like it, because I was sitting there for a minute or two. You had a couple gallons rushing through. And I don't see anything there, That gasket looks pretty dry. And, yeah, that's it. So, for $600, well, plus the faucet there. So $400 for this, and you got a quieter tub overflow. Okay, I mean, probably not the best price, but, I guess that's something, right? So, anyways, yeah. So hopefully this is done, and all I have to fix now is the giant, hole in the ceiling now. So that's it. Although this looks kind of cool, I guess, All right, and another thing. I don't think I'm going to make a standalone video for this. Just cram everything into this big old, the tub overflow drain works now. I'm doing it by candlelight. Where is it? Oh, there we go. So, one more thing. So basically, when former left bozo moved out, they were messing with the lights out there, and the lights are, well, this is a change. Let's go see it now. Okay, so you can see that's a little bit annoying because, well, we'll see. All right. Oh, that looks pretty cool. But as you can see, I mean, you can't see it that well. But basically, these lights over here, they were not always on. When former left bozo was here, they were set to go off when the sunlight was too little, but it was motion detector. So only basically at night if something passed by it, like a raccoon. So sometimes it would flash in here for a few minutes and then it would turn off. When left bozo moved out, they did some cleaning around the house, and they somehow readjusted this damn thing to be on always after dark. But the position of the lights were not so that they're pointed downwards like now. They're pointing directly at this fucking window. So you still get, because it's a very bright white light, you still get a little bit of this. Now, some of it, it's the shadows from the candle, but there's still, it's a bit annoying still. It's not super horrible, because I did go over and I told either the real estate agent or God knows somebody was there, and I told him, hey, this is directly in my window. Can you guys move it? And they did. You know, so it's like, it still is annoying, you know? It still is very, very annoying. You know, but it's just one of those things where, oh, look at that. All right. Oh, boy. You know, it still is pretty annoying, but it's just one of those things where, okay, fine. I'll take the, you know, I don't know if you can even see it from there, but it's not like whenever I'm in here with the bath. It's not like it's pitch dark anyways, you know, because I like the candle light, you know, a little bit. I don't want it to be too dark. Plus, you can't get it too dark now anyways. But it's just every little thing like this. How hard is it to say, like, can you people just fix the fucking lights here? It doesn't need to be on 24/7. But, you know. But, you know, former left bozo versus new left bozo. I mean, you know, the yard work and the ass blasting leaf blower, that cancels out, unfortunately, so that there's no improvement there. But at least they're not out on the deck blasting their music and watching TV shows and everything. So I guess that's a positive thing, and even with this light, yeah, okay, fine. I guess it's better, but anyways. So, but this is nice. You know, we can enjoy a tub again, you know, with a little more light up there. But, okay, so that's it. That's it.